Everyone, this is Sam from Booredatwork.com, and today we're taking a look at the Plantronics wireless. So this is going to be the Backbeat Go 2. Now, the Backbeat Go 2 are basically an iteration, or should I say, the next step up from the Backbeats that were released, I believe, last year. And Plantronics have gone ahead and made a few updates that are actually pretty good standouts that would differentiate the original device from this new upgraded version. Now, right next to the Plantronics headset is a case, a fabric case that does come with a built-in battery. As you can see here, the battery can be charged. Now, what this enables you to do is to plug the headset into the case using this micro USB connector and charging on the go. Now, we'll get a little bit into the case in a little bit, but now let's just take a look at exactly, the casing and the overall presentation for the Backbeat Go 2. Now, it touts right here on the box that the Backbeat Go 2 can deliver about 4.5 hours of listening time, 5 hours of talk time, 10 days of standby time, and up to 180 days of deep sleep mode. And it only weighs about 14 grams, which is pretty light. Now, it's also sweatproof, which basically Plantronics has gone ahead and used what it calls the P2I technology to basically prevent this from damage from sweat or just accidental water spillage. So that's actually pretty cool. This is very sports oriented, so you definitely need that if you're going on a run and you're going to be doing any activity that you're going to be sweating on. So Plantronics thinking ahead and has done that right now. Now we're going to basically go ahead and let's do this little unboxing here. I'm going to take this out of the case. And it's very easy to open the case up, right? Now, what comes in the case itself? First of all, you have the device itself. I'm just going to pop this out. On the device, you would notice there are these little loops at the top of the device over here. And you would see that these loops can basically be used to, just go around the top of the device, and you can hang that around your neck. It's actually a pretty cool addition for people who, have to start and stop activities so they don't actually drop or lose the device itself. So I'll put that on the side. Now, I'm going to pop this open to see what else comes here. And here we have the wall connector, USB. We have spare silicone ear tips, and we have the micro USB connector, the cord, and an instruction manual. I'll put all those away. Close this up. I'll put that aside. Now, just a quick walkthrough on the device itself. Now, the device itself has a Bluetooth 2.1, Bluetooth version 2.1. Yes, it's not the most recent Bluetooth profile out there, but it is, good enough for what you're using this for. You're using this while you're running. It's going to be close proximity. It's going to be within a very close proximity to your device, so the connection should be pretty stable. Now, just walking you through the device, you do have on the right ear, or should I say on the right side of the device, or the right ear phone, you have 3 buttons. I'll bring that up to the camera. The middle button here is going to be your stop and go button. It's going to basically be serve as your power button, your play pause button, your answer call button, your drop call button, and also your pairing button when you hold this down for a certain amount of time. Now, over here is the plus button to increase volume, and over here is a minus button to reduce the volume. Now, I'm going to flip this around. You have the Plantronics logo, and now I'm just going to basically right here between the volume up button and the middle button is a little hole over here, which actually serves as your mic. Now, overall, I've used this headphones on a few calls, and I haven't gotten too many, should I say, I haven't gotten any cold degradation while using this. While I was jogging, maybe because some water got into the the speaker system, or maybe it was just rubbing up against the shirt or something, I did get inconsistent. I did have some complaints, but when I moved the speaker around a little bit and flipped it around, it's solved those issues. People could actually hear me. Now on the volume level, the volume of these of this device is actually very, very good. I had no complaints while jogging with it. Now for weight wise, 14 grams, depending on how you view that, might be a little much or a little less, but it almost felt as though I had nothing in my ears. The only time I felt as though I actually felt as though the device was, being obstructive to my jog was when I actually got really sweaty, and I found that the silicone tips really started sliding out of my ear a couple of times. Now that might just be the fact that maybe I do sweat a lot and it's drips into my ears somehow. I might be weird like that, but I don't think it's something that everyone might have to deal with. It's very stable. It actually. The fit of the, once you get the right tips on here, the fit really, really helps the whole overall comfort of the device. Now, this is touted, as I mentioned, at 4.5 or 4.5 hours of listen time. Now, when those 4.5 hours are up, this is what you can do. Now, the case itself should give you about 2.5 charges, which should basically add up to 9 hours of charging, meaning that overall, you get about 13.5 hours of charging time or play time on this. That's the 4.5 on the device itself with a full charge, and then another couple charges here. So another, I would say, 9 hours of charge on the in the case. Now, that's when the case is fully charged. Now, when you do lose power on here, when you do run out of juice on here, all you need to do is basically pull this section of the right earphone back, as you can see, and plug it into the case. And if the case was charged, you would see, oh, there we go. You see the red light on there indicating that the case has been charged. And after about 20 minutes, you should have a full hour of listening on there, or you can just wait until it charges the whole way and you have another 4.5 hours to go. Now, you can charge you can use the case to charge the Bluetooth headsets while the case is plugged in and charging itself. So if the case needs some juice, or you get home and you need to charge everything at once, you can basically plug it into the case and plug the case into the wall. And that should basically, solve your needs of basically using more than one charger to charge everything. Overall, this has been a big plus. While I've used it, it's been really comfortable. I've actually found myself using it for a lot more than just my jogging. The sound quality on it is pretty middle of the road. It's not the greatest sound you're ever going to have. However, it's good enough for when you're working out, and it's good enough for when you're just walking around and you don't want to have cords hanging around you. You really are giving something up using your sound over Bluetooth, rather than using the sound basically on a regular high-end headphones, or should I say corded headphones. The durability on this, or the build quality on this, I cannot stress how great it is. It's amazing that Plantronics has brought all that know-how that it's had on the business side of things and continues to bring that over to its consumer grade, products. And it does show. The case itself is made out of a material, I call it Kevlar-like, because it's pretty rigid, it's pretty tough. It basically gives you a comfort that you're not going to basically sit on this and have the case or destroy the or you're not going to sit on this while you have the headphones in there and destroy it. It is actually very rigid, very it has a really protective feel to it. Now, just to add also, just given the form factor of the headset itself, it's very light and it's very easy to just wrap around and put in a pocket. It's very easy to put in the case and put in a pocket. Overall, this is very mobile. This is very comfortable, and all in all, if you're really looking for a Bluetooth headset to work out with, a Bluetooth headset you can take almost anywhere, and a Bluetooth headset that comes with a case that can actually charge the headsets when you run out of juice, I would definitely recommend this. Now, before I forget, I have to mention that the case itself is not sold separately. The case is going to come in one of the variant packaging. When I say variant packaging, what I mean is basically there's going to be the same headsets, both in black and in white, or You can get it in black or white. However, the packaging is going to also have options. You're going to have a packaging for $79.99 that does not come with this case over here. However, you're going to have another packaging for $99.99 that does come built in with the case. And once again, the case, or should I say, does come pre-packaged with the case. Once again, the case is not sold separately. So I would say if you're going to get these headset, I would definitely recommend the $99.99 version, because that way you get the rechargeable case and the headsets as well. And really, it goes a lot further. Once again, this has been Sam for Booredatwork.com, and this has been the Plantronics BackBeat Go 2. Enjoy your entertainment.